Good evening, everybody. This is going to be real short. It's been one heck of a day. So, I do want to shout out Bay Valley Roadside. They're fabulous. Doc Phillips and Eric, thank you so much. They're the people that did my roadside assistance. And Eric has been here before. My first dead battery, Eric came and he started it. I was hoping he would come again, and he did. Because he's just the sweetest man. But anyway, so I got up this morning. I went to Vacaville. I went to a storage unit, and as I was leaving the storage unit, my engine light came on, and my engine kind of died, and then it started up again. I'm thinking, well, that's crazy. I never saw that before. And then I got back, and I stopped the vehicle, and I was at the park, and I started letting Marley run on her leash. And I got back in, and I thought, boy, it's really hot. I'm going to turn the air on. No engine. Deader than a doorknob. Just dead. So I get my charger up. Won't charge it. Well, it's worked on everybody else's car, including mine. You know, I've helped 2 other people start their batteries. So I said, oh, well, this, am I doing this wrong? You know, I didn't want to call roadside assistance. I really, really dislike Allstate's roadside assistance. Allstate. Anyway, I'm getting AAA. I don't want to deal with Allstate anymore. They're just a mess. It took me almost an hour to get explained and get their help. I was on an hour on the phone explaining my situation and trying to get their help. So I now have their card. I'll just call them directly. I don't care. Anyway, let's pray I don't have to do that. So nothing, it wouldn't click. It wouldn't do anything. And I'm at the park. So finally, I gave in and I called Allstate. It's so horrendous trying to do. Anyway, I digress. And Eric shows up. Thank you very much. And the battery starts immediately. And I said to him, well, what the heck is wrong with this battery? And he said, shut that car off. And I'll start it again. And it wouldn't start. Wouldn't click, wouldn't do anything. And his chargers are on there. And he goes, you know what? I think this ground wire is loose. So the ground wire for the battery was not screwed in to the battery. It was loose. And that's why my car wouldn't start. It had nothing to do with the battery. It was $5.68 for these new screw things in. And once he went to me to the place. He was off work by then. He followed me to the place, O'Reilly Automotive, and he explained to them what I needed. And he went out to the van and he screwed it in. And it's just a bolt. And you get 2 for $5.68. I thought my alternator was dead. I just was imagining thousands of dollars. No, it was that simple. Now it just works fine. I drove it from there, and I had to stop at the gas station, get some gas and some ice, and then I drove down here, and I'm going to run Marley again, and then I'm going to park for the night and start every time. So it was a loose ground wire, and when they changed the battery, those screws were not long enough to go in to the battery on the ground wire. I'm just letting you know, guys, because you've all been very sweet and worried about it, and I wanted to let you know. But at 5 o'clock, I was dealing with all of this, and I was directly in the sun because I usually move to the shade. I stay in the shade all day, but I have to move mid-afternoon. Couldn't do it because the car wouldn't start. It's just been a long, hectic day, and I'm really tired. But I wanted to let you know I'm just fine. Everything's fine. Marley and I made it. We just sat out in a chair under the trees at the park. There was a nice breeze, so we stayed just fine. Thank you for watching. Next week, I'll do my live. I just couldn't do it tonight. Thanks for watching, Camo.